Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading, followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad you've joined us today on this journey of healing and growth. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this podcast wherever you're following. Your support helps us to reach more people who may benefit from this very important work. And also, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify. It really makes a huge difference in allowing us to spread the word and to build a supportive community. Now, just a quick few updates before we dive in. First, I'd like to invite you to join our new Patreon community. By becoming a member, you'll gain access to many resources, and you'll also gain access to 3 weekly meetings. On Sundays, we have a group meditation. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion. And on Thursdays, we have an open topic conversation. You can find out more details about this if you go to the Reparenting Daily website and check out the community tab. In addition to that, we've also created a WhatsApp group to foster daily connection and support where you can reach out and find other fellow travelers along the journey. It's just one of the many ways we're building their network of resources to help you along your reparenting journey. The next announcement I'd like to share is that I just released 2 new books designed to enhance your reparenting experience. The first is a Reparenting Daily journal. This journal aligns with the podcast and is structured by monthly themes with weekly sub-themes to guide your reflections. Starting on January 1st in 2025, the coming year, this journal will follow along with each episode of the podcast, offering an interactive way to deepen your practice of reparenting while staying engaged. You can find this on Amazon, and you can also find it on the website if you go to the bookstore tab. The second book is Fairy Tales for Reparenting Volume 1. This is a deeply personal project that's close to my heart. It's a collection of fairy tales crafted to inspire hope, connection, and healing for your reparenting journey. These stories are specifically designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and find joy, creativity, and reconnect to those tender emotions through storytelling. Think of it as a playful yet profound companion on your reparenting journey. Volume 1 is now available, and I'm also working on the 2nd and 3rd volumes that will be coming earlier next year. You can find both of these books on the Reparenting Daily website under the bookstore tab, or you can search them directly on Amazon. Now, looking ahead, as we approach the 2nd year of this podcast, we're excited to introduce more interactive and engaging content. We'll continue to build on things we've achieved so far while taking our community and the reparenting journey to the next level. It's really about continued growth, continued iteration, and continuous improvement. Much like the process of nurturing the bonsai tree, our reparenting journey requires our consistency and care. So thanks for being here and for supporting this project, and also for committing to your healing journey. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is from the ACA World Service Organization, and it's entitled Safety. In ACA, there is a way to discuss and heal from the events of the past without minimizing these events and without remaining stuck with such memories. Big Red Book, page 26. Arriving at the bridge between denial and acceptance was painful. What were we to do now with the brutality of the past was revealed? What were we to do with the internal mess that had been left with from our childhood? What were we to do with the tattered remains of a heart cast in stone, the plethora of emotions under lock and key, the inability to reach out? When we find ACA, we realize we are about to cross over a bridge. We come to know that there will be no going back. This is an irreversible process of progress from pain, sorrow, and suffering to health, joy, and peace. All we need to do is avail ourselves of others and begin our journey with the first step forward. It isn't easy, but it's a lot less painful than staying stuck in our own absolute uncertainty. Once on the other side, we see how deeply self-protective we had become. No longer is it necessary to hide from others by looking down at the ground. We move our gaze into the eyes of those who understand how we feel, and we find safety in their unconditional concern for our well-being. On this day, I will keep my head high and know that with the help of others in ACA, I am safe from the memories of the past. Thank you, and that's the reading for today. Welcome back. This reading illustrates the pivotal moment of crossing the bridge from denial to acceptance, a transformative and irreversible step in healing from a very painful past. Adult children of dysfunctional and narcissistic families often carry the emotional burden of their childhood, including unresolved memories, self-protective behaviors, and a deep sense of isolation. The journey towards healing begins with acknowledging the damage without being defined by it, creating a space for growth and release. Reparenting plays a crucial role in this process, as it allows individuals to rebuild their inner world and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By stepping into a supportive environment, such as ACA or another reparenting community, and connecting with others who share similar experiences, a sense of safety emerges. This safety provides a foundation for dismantling the protective barriers such as emotional numbness or avoidance. Once shields the inner child, but now perpetuates disconnection and pain. With the courage to take the first step, we can move towards peace, connection, and joy, learning to look others in the eye and find acceptance and understanding. Reparenting fosters the internal strength to face memories, transform self-protection into openness, and embrace the unconditional support of a healing community. As we move on to the journal prompts today, number 1, reflect on a moment when you first began to acknowledge the pain of your past. How did it feel to move from denial to awareness at first? And what small steps can you take today to create safety for yourself in this journey? Number 2, what self-protective behaviors have you held onto from childhood that are no longer serving you? How can you reparent yourself to replace these behaviors with trust and openness? And number 3, imagine yourself standing on the bridge between denial and acceptance. What would it look like to fully cross that bridge, and how might embracing support from others help you feel safe along the way? Thank you, and that's the reading for today. And now, let us move on to the final section, the daily meditation. This is an unguided meditation, and I will simply provide some music where you can take some time to relax. Please feel free to choose a location and a place where you feel safe and where you can be undisturbed for the next 10 minutes. You can choose to be sitting, standing, laying down, as you like, whatever makes you comfortable. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the meditation.